All right, gentlemen, this time we're going to talk about a common mistake that women make and why it dooms so many relationships.
He's not going to change.
That's right, this belief that many women have that it's their God-given right to change the man they're with, to mold him and make them the way she wants him to be. Never mind what he wants, it's going to be her way or the highway.
I know you're wondering if he's really ever going to change. You keep having these conversations, telling him what you need to be different. This has to change.
Now let me be clear, she's not entirely wrong. There are instances where changes do need to be made, but more often than not, those changes that they're seeking are for superficial things, things that don't really matter. You know, things like doing all the dishes in the laundry, or a host of other things that women declare are critically important, but in the scheme of life aren't really that important.
And then he puts on his best behavior for 2 to 3 weeks. And just when you think maybe he really has changed, he proves to you that he hasn't.
Now again, I don't necessarily disagree with her, but let me ask you this. What is she changing? What about her behavior? You never hear about that side of it. You only hear what he needs to change. And more often than not, it's presented as an ultimatum or a threat, or he's treated like a dog that needs to be trained. You know, if you do the dishes tonight, you might get laid. And this is a very common tactic that other women use to break up otherwise healthy, happy relationships by pointing out some flaw that he needs to change. The guy could do 99 things right, but that one thing he's not doing right, he better change it or else.
You want to know why? This is going to hurt. He knows he doesn't have to.
And again, I agree with her. He does know he doesn't have to, nor should he have to do more often than not. Again, I'm not saying there aren't instances where change is a necessary thing, but the majority of the time, as I said, it's over superficial things. It's that expectation that you're going to mold him to be perfect, to be that Disneyland prince you've been looking for all your life.
So no, he's not going to change. If he wanted to change, really change, he already would have.
And as I listened to this, I kept thinking one thing. Why can't we just accept people for who they are? Why do we think it's our right to force them to change to what we want them to be? For the most part, I think she means well with this video, but the problem is how it will be received. Because the reality is most women do want to change the man. They want to make him something he's not, but something that fits her ideal of what a man should be. And this is why relationships end, because they're looking for that perfect man that doesn't exist. And it brings about the question, how did you not know who he was before you got in a relationship or married him? And why can't you accept him for who he is? It brings to mind a quote that I believe was from Albert Einstein. Women marry men hoping they will change. Men marry women hoping they won't change. So each, in the end, is inevitably disappointed.